Hallo und herzlich willkommen. Ja, allen einen wunderschönen Donnerstagabend. Und ja, also, heute ist geplant, wie ich es schon geschrieben habe. Wir machen bis kurz vor 9, machen wir Raji weiter. Mal sehen, wie weit wir kommen. Ich weiß nicht, ob wir es schaffen, durchzuspielen. Dann hätten wir knapp 4 Stunden. Nein, das glaube ich nicht. Ich glaube, da müssen wir noch mal kurz ran. Und danach schauen wir die Xbox-Konferenz an. Weiß auch nicht, wie lange die geht, aber eine Stunde schaue ich auf jeden Fall mit rein. Da könnt ihr gerne hier bleiben. Und ja, so ist der Plan. Und ich würde sagen, ich mache jetzt hier die Musik aus und wir gehen wir direkt ins Spiel rein. Machen dann an der Stelle hier natürlich weiter. Wird gestartet. Oh, scheint zu gehen. Nebenbei meinen Cappuccino. Fortfahren. Naja, war das jetzt hier oder? Naja. Weiß jetzt nicht, ob das tatsächlich am letzten. Oh nein! Falsche Taste. Jetzt geht das schon gut los. X war doch eine andere Taste.
हिरण्य के महारथी हिरण्य रक्षक वे परेशान हैं कुछ तो गलत हुआ है
रंगदा ने मछलियां भी भ्रष्ट कर दी है
ये सही हो सकता है भगवान विष्णु हम इसलिए ही यहाँ हैं
Ja, also sieht es doch viel besser aus schon, ne? So, jetzt kommen doch bestimmt ein paar Feinde jetzt hier. Ach ne, wir haben wieder Mandala jetzt.
हमारे माता पिता क्यों नहीं हैं? मेरे प्यारे भाई वे वहाँ हैं तारों के बीच
Hey, hey. Oh, hier kann ich nicht weiter. Na gut, mal sehen. Auf jeden Fall die Kleinen hier fertig machen zuerst. Und immer in Bewegung bleiben. Was mir schon mal nicht gelingt hier. Puh. Es war knapp, aber geschafft. Ich sag nichts mehr. Ich hoffe, wir müssen den nicht nochmal kämpfen. Nee, zum Glück. Ich hatte gedacht, jetzt hier an der Wand lang. Ja, genau. Hat doch funktioniert. Sehr gut. Genau wie hier. So, jetzt haben wir wieder einen Punkt bekommen. Okay, wir können nur hier die Punkte einsetzen. Dann haben wir einen Kettenblitz verbessern, Stromschlag verbessern oder Blitzstrahlen, die deine Gegner aus der Luft holen. Weiß ich nicht. Brauchen wir das? Wir machen es einfach mal. Ich hoffe, wir bekommen noch mehr Punkte. Uiuiui.
मेरे साथ भगवान है।
Gut, dass wir es genommen haben. Als hätte ich es gewusst. Gut, geschafft. So.
क्या यही तुम्हारी ताकत थी?
Ja, das reicht, wenn das schon alles war. Mach noch mal ruhig, Mädel. Kribbel die Nase.
ये चालाक लोगों की जगह है। ये पंचक्कियाँ, ये पानी जो इस हरे भरे खेत को सींचती हैं, इसमें कोई शक नहीं ये चालाक है। भगवान विष्णु इसमें शक्तियाँ केंद्रित हैं और अब ये रंगदा के हाथों में है। तुम मेरे सामने खड़े नहीं हो सकते।
Uah.
जो भी मुझे रोकने की कोशिश करता, मैं उसके साथ भी ऐसा ही करती।
Gut, hier gibt's nichts weiter. Na? Jetzt.
मुझसे बात कीजिए, क्या तुम नहीं उठोगे? इन लोगों की अपनी कोई इच्छा नहीं है। इनके दिमाग रंगदा के इशारों पर चलते हैं और इसलिए शहर बिना किसी लड़ाई के कब्जे में कर लिया गया।
लेकिन वे जिंदा है और उन्हें आजाद कराया जा सकता है।
Weil die haben noch was vergessen. Hm?
यहाँ देखो, ये गरुड़ की कहानी है। दो बहनें थी, कद्रू और विनीता। महर्षि कश्यप की सबसे प्रिय पत्नियां। उन्होंने प्यार से दोनों को एक एक वरदान दिया। कद्रू ने मांगा कि वो 1000 पुत्रों की मां बने। विनीता ने बस एक पुत्र मांगा, लेकिन वो कद्रू के 1000 पुत्रों से ज्यादा शक्तिशाली हो। महर्षि के आशीर्वाद से कद्रू ने 1000 अंडों को जन्म दिया। विनीता ने बस 2 अंडों को जन्म दिया। समय के साथ कद्रू के अंडे फूटने लगे। हर एक अंडे के अंदर एक सांप था। विनीता का मन अधीरता और ईर्ष्या से भर गया कि उसकी बहन के अंडे पहले फूट रहे थे। इसके चलते उसने अपने अंडों में से एक को खुद ही फोड़ दिया। विनीता के अंडे के अंदर एक आधा बना पक्षी जैसा जीव था। अपनी मां के कार्यों से गुस्सा होकर उसने उन्हें श्राप दिया कि वे दूसरे अंडे के फूटने तक वो कद्रू की दासी बनकर रहेंगी, और अगर उन्होंने अंडे फूटने तक धैर्य नहीं रखा तो वो सारी जिंदगी एक दासी बनकर रहेंगी। और इसलिए अपने आधे जन्मे बच्चे के श्राप से और कद्रू और उसके नाग बच्चों की साजिश की वजह से विनीता अपनी बहन की दासी बन गई। कई साल बीत गए और एक दिन विनीता का दूसरा अंडा फूटा और उसमें से निकला पक्षीराज गरुड़। अपनी मां को दासी बना देख गरुड़ ने नागों से उन्हें आजाद करने को कहा। वे मान गए, लेकिन एक शर्त पर कि गरुड़ स्वर्ग जाएगा और उनके लिए अमृत लेकर आएगा। गरुड़ अपनी मां के लिए देवों के स्वर्ग गया। वो बहुत शक्तिशाली था, इसलिए देव उसे हरा नहीं पाए और वो उनसे अमृत ले आया। मैंने देखा कि गरुड़ ने अमृत अपने लिए नहीं रखा, तो मैंने उसे खुद को सौंप दिया। क्योंकि उसका दिल साफ था, मैंने उसे अमरता का वरदान दिया और बदले में उसने मेरा वाहन बनने का उपहार दिया। अगर मैं ऐसा चाहता, मैंने गरुड़ को चेतावनी दी कि नागों का स्वभाव धोखा देने वाला है। गरुड़ अमृत के साथ नागों के पास पहुंचा, लेकिन उसने एक चाल चली। उसने कहा कि इसे केवल तब ही लिया जा सकता है जब वे खुद को पवित्र नदी में जाकर शुद्ध करे। जब वे नहा रहे थे, उसने उन पर हमला कर दिया और उन्हें खा गया। उसने अपनी मां विनीता को आजाद किया। सुरक्षा के लिए ब्रह्मा अमृत ले गए और उसे वापस स्वर्ग में रख दिया।
Gut. Die vollständige Geschichte von Garuda angehört. gut. Ach ja, total übersehen.
इस तकनीक से रक्षक नदियां शांत हो जाएंगी। क्या ये उसके लिए कुछ ज्यादा है?
चक्रदंत और पुर्जे, असुरों की तुलना में इनसे लड़ना कठिन नहीं है।
Ach ja, yeah. Okay, hier schalten wir die Zahnräder um und genau, von der falschen Seite angefangen. Das klappt niemals. Dachte ich mir. mit denen nicht höre. Das kann ja nur hierher.
नदियां बह गई।
ये काफी नहीं है, और भी कुछ करना होगा। दूसरा चक्रदंत ढूंढना होगा।
उसे जल्दी करना होगा। राजी के तैयार होने से पहले रंगा को पता नहीं लगना चाहिए।
Gut, ist der Weg auch auf. Sehr, sehr gut. Wir haben einfach mal den Weg hier, wo der hinführt.
भ्रष्टाचार, उसे ये साफ करना ही होगा दुर्गा, उसे ये सब साफ करना होगा।
वो करेगी, फिर शायद पेड़ उसे भविष्य की एक और झलक देखने देगा।
Schon vorbei.
क्या था? इसे गोलू से क्या चाहिए? उसे निर्देश देने के लिए? उसे नियंत्रित करने के लिए? राजी वो नहीं जानती थी जो मैं जानती थी, और ये है हमारी सबसे बड़ी मुश्किल।
Wenn wir bestimmt wieder 2, 3 brauchen, ne? Wie weit kann man schmeißen? Ja.
अगर सोचा जाए तो लड़ाई धार्मिक जगहों पर भी होती है।
अगर सही वजह के लिए हो तो युद्ध भी धर्म ही है।
Du ahnst es nicht. Hilfe, Hilfe, Hilfe. Gibt's doch nicht hier. So, wo müssen wir denn hin? Weiter runter. Oh nee.
जो भी मुझे रोकने की कोशिश करता, मैं उसके साथ भी ऐसा ही करती।
ये छोटी मक्खी तो डंक भी मारती है। ये कौन घुसपैठिया है? इसकी हिम्मत कैसी हुई मुझे गुस्सा दिलाने की?
Naja. Okay, mit Zeitlimit auch noch. Kein Problem. Kein Problem. Boah, knapp, aber geschafft. Was will die denn jetzt? Oh je, das ist weit. Sehen. Jawohl. Zweiter Versuch hat funktioniert. So, dann haben wir hier gleich das nächste Rätsel wieder.
अब मैं भगवान विष्णु के मंदिर पहुंच सकती हूँ। शाबाश राजी, शायद वहाँ मुझे कुछ मदद मिले।
नदियाँ बहने लगी, मेरा जादू खत्म हो गया। तुम्हें इसकी कीमत चुकानी होगी घुसपैठिए।
Nee, wir müssen auf jeden Fall hier hoch. Weil das haben wir jetzt freigelegt hier. fangen wir denn an? Haben wir jetzt viel anzuhören hier? Würde ich sagen, wir fangen hier drüben an, oder?
मैं परशुराम हूँ, वो शूरवीर महान योद्धा जिसने अपना परशु फेंक कर पश्चिमी भूमि बनाई। मैं वामन हूँ, एक बौना जिसने पृथ्वी और स्वर्ग दोनों को अपने कदमों से नाप लिया था। मैं नरसिंह हूँ, जिसका शरीर आदमी का है लेकिन सिर और पंजे शेर के हैं, जो बुराई से रक्षा करने वाला है। मैं वराह हूँ, जंगली सुअर जिसने हजारों सालों तक हिरण्याक्ष से युद्ध किया और पृथ्वी को दिव्य समुद्र से वापस लाया। मैं कुर्म हूँ, विशाल कछुआ जिसने अपनी पीठ पर पहाड़ का भार उठा रखा है। मैं मत्स्य हूँ, सिंग वाली मछली जिसने महाराज मनु को बाढ़ से बचाकर सुरक्षित जगह ले गई थी। मैं हूँ बुद्ध सिद्धार्थ, महाज्ञानी साधु और शिक्षक। मैं राम हूँ, वो राजकुमार जिसे वनवास मिला, जिसने सीता को असुर रावण से बचाया और प्रतिष्ठा के साथ घर लौटे। मैं कृष्ण हूँ, एक ग्वाला परम दयालु जिसने अर्जुन का रथ चलाया और उसका मार्गदर्शन किया। मैं कल्कि, एक तलवार की लौ के साथ जो बुराई और अंधेरे का चक्रव्यूह नष्ट करता है।
Okay. Das ist bestimmt unsere neue Waffe. Nummer 3 von
आपके
4.
आशीर्वाद के लिए धन्यवाद भगवान विष्णु।
Nahkampfhaltung.
मैं आपके नाम में इनका इस्तेमाल करूंगी, लेकिन मुझे रास्ता दिखाएं मेरे भगवान। मेरी मदद कीजिए क्योंकि मैं नहीं जानती मैं यहाँ क्यों हूँ।
बेटी, मयूर की रक्षा करो और वो तुम्हारी रक्षा करेगा।
Okay, was passiert mit... Okay, ist mir eigentlich sehr mobil, muss ich sagen. Trotz Nahkampfhaltung. Okay, hier üben wir einfach mal mit X. LT ist...
मैं तुमसे नहीं डरती।
Ihr habt das funktioniert. Okay, nur bedingt. Ja, ist doch gar nicht so einfach. Irgendwie ist der Bogen am besten tatsächlich, so wie sie alle in den Kommentaren das geschrieben haben. Aber macht ja nichts. Am Anfang fand ich diesen Dreizack, den Speer, ganz gut, aber irgendwie... Ich bin mal gespannt auf die 4. Waffe. Was es da gibt. Weil Bogen und Speer wusste ich ja, den Rest wusste ich nicht. Doch X. Ich hoffe, am Ende gibt es keine Statistik, wo steht, wie oft man gestorben ist. So, bloß jetzt kann ich hier das Ding nicht hinwerfen. Mandala.
माँ, क्या ये आप हैं?
So, jetzt geht's wieder ab hier.
Jetzt
probieren wir es nochmal mit dem Dreizack.
मैं तुमसे नहीं डरती।
Uah. Ha.
तुम मेरे सामने खड़े नहीं हो सकते.
Also laufen bringt nichts. Wir müssen auf jeden Fall ausweichen. Haben wir das bestimmt verbraucht? Nee, haben wir nicht, oder? Das haben wir noch mal. Okay. Ich glaube, das kann man verbrauchen, ne? Darum kurz mal ins Wasser gesprungen. So nicht wie
मैं
das.
तुमसे नहीं डरती.
Du keine Chance. Ja.
मेरे साथ भगवान है.
आपकी कृपा है भगवान विष्णु. मैंने नहीं सोचा था मैं ये सब देखूंगी.
राजी, तुम इससे बहुत आगे जाओगी और अपना समय पूरा होने से पहले बहुत से चमत्कार देखोगी. इसमें मुझे कोई शक नहीं है.
वो खतरे भी झेलेगी.
बिल्कुल. ये जगह सुंदर है, लेकिन इस पर रंगदा का कब्जा है. मुझे उम्मीद है कि राजी तैयार है.
पानी में परछाई. क्या वो गोलू था?
नहीं, गोलू, गोलू, वे तुम्हारे साथ क्या कर रहे हैं?
Uah. Mal sehen, ob wir das schaffen. Jawohl. Viel besser als beim letzten Mal.
वही मोड़, उस पर हमला हो रहा है। क्या ये मेरा पीछा कर रहा है? मुझ तक पहुंचने की कोशिश कर रहा है। मैं तुमसे
Oh,
नहीं
nee.
डरती। मेरी परीक्षा मत लो।
ये छोटी मक्खी तो डंक भी मारती है। ये कौन घुसपैठिया है? इसकी हिम्मत कैसी हुई मुझे गुस्सा दिलाने की?
Ich finde das für ein nervige Viecher. Die nerven wirklich. 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 Die nerven wirklich
ये बहुत दूर नहीं है, लेकिन उसे बहुत ऊंचाई पर चढ़ना होगा।
हम जानते हैं कि वो ऐसा कर सकती है, लेकिन इसके बाद उसे जिसका सामना करना पड़ेगा वो शक्तिशाली है भगवान विष्णु, लेकिन रंगदा बच्चों की भक्षक है।
मेरा नगर आजाद होकर रहेगा।
तुम मुझे गोलू से दूर नहीं रख सकते।
Gott, was ist das denn? Wir gehen erstmal nochmal hier runter. Dass wir da was liegen gelassen haben. Nee.
भगवान विष्णु, मेरी प्रार्थना सुने। मुझे आगे के लिए कुछ समझ नहीं आ रहा है। मैं नहीं जानती कि मैं इससे जीत पाऊंगी या नहीं। मुझे अपनी तलवार और ढाल से जीतने का आशीर्वाद दे।
अब उसे प्रकाश स्तंभ जलाना चाहिए। ऊपर जाओ राजी, ऊपर जाओ, ऊपर आग जलाओ। तैयार रहो, क्योंकि ये आग रंगदा सहन नहीं कर सकती। अब देखो, दुष्ट का असली चेहरा दिख गया।
तैयार रहो राजी, तलवार, ढाल और दिल।
Sieht jetzt wieder nach einem Bosskampf aus hier.
ये प्रकाश स्तंभ जलाने की कोशिश किसने की? मैं तुम्हें खत्म कर दूंगी मानव।
Ja, leck mich doch, was ist das denn?
अब अपनी मौत देख लो।
गोलू कहाँ है? बताओ तुम मुझसे क्या चाहते हो?
तुम्हारी हिम्मत कैसे हुई मुझ पर हथियार उठाने की? अपनी तकलीफ और बढ़ा ली है। तुमने रंगा को ललकारा है।
Scheiße.
तो तुम्हें किसने ऐसे हथियार दिए हैं? मैं तुम्हें खत्म कर दूंगी। बंद करो। मैं तुम्हारे प्रवेश द्वारों को पताका बनाकर लहराऊंगी। मेरा अपनी मौत देख लो।
Das ist das, was uns das Genick bricht hier.
जो तुमने किया है उसके लिए तुम्हें मरना होगा।
तुमने अपनी तकलीफ और बढ़ा ली। तुम्हारी हिम्मत कैसे हुई मुझ पर हथियार उठाने की? अपनी लड़ाई बंद करो और अपना सिर झुका।
भगवान विष्णु मेरी ढाल है और माँ दुर्गा मेरी तलवार। मैं तुम्हें हरा दूंगी।
मैं तुम्हें खत्म कर दूंगी। तो तुम्हें किसने ऐसे हथियार दिए हैं? मुझे लगता था तुमने रंगा को ललकारा है।
schaffen wir es wieder nicht.
तो तुम्हें किसने ऐसे प्यार दिए हैं? मुझे लगता है विष्णु ने हमेशा बीच में आता है।
So, jetzt schrei die zweimal, ne?
मैं तुम्हारे प्रवेश द्वारों को पटाखा
Da
बनाकर
kann ich nichts
लहराऊंगी।
dagegen machen.
मेरा ध्यान खींचिए, मेरा ध्यान खींचिए। अब अपनी मौत देखो।
मेरा भाई लौटा दे चुड़ैल।
अपनी लड़ाई बंद करो और अपना सिर झुकाओ।
मैं तुम्हें मार दूंगी असुर।
मैं तुम्हें खत्म कर दूंगी।
Sehr gut.
तुमने अपनी तकलीफ और बढ़ा ली है मानव।
भगवान विष्णु मेरी ढाल है और माँ दुर्गा मेरी तलवार। मैं तुम्हें हरा दूंगी।
तुम्हारी हिम्मत कैसे हुई मुझ पर हथियार उठाने की? अपनी लड़ाई बंद करो और अपना सिर झुकाओ।
Mann.
गंगा को ललकारा है।
Mist.
तुमने अपनी तकलीफ और बढ़ा ली है मानव।
मैं तुम्हें मार दूंगी असुर।
Gibt's doch nicht. So.
मैं तुम्हारे प्रवेश द्वारों को पटाखा बनाकर लहराऊंगी।
Ach du Scheiße.
मैं तुम्हारे दिल और फेफड़ों का रस निकाल दूंगी। छोटे मानव।
मरो जी, तुम्हारा समय खत्म हुआ।
Sehen, ob das geht.
तुम्हारी हड्डियों से मांस नोच लूं। मैं तुम्हें एक बार हरा चुकी हूँ और मैं फिर से ऐसा ही करूंगी। अब अपनी मौत देख लो।
जो तुमने किया है उसके लिए तुम्हें मरना होगा।
मैं तुम्हें खत्म कर दूंगी। अपनी लड़ाई बंद करो और अपना रंगा को ललकारा है। तुमने अपनी तकलीफ और बढ़ा ली है मानव।
भगवान विष्णु मेरी ढाल है और माँ दुर्गा मेरी तलवार। मैं तुम्हें हरा दूंगी।
तुम्हारी हिम्मत कैसे हुई मुझ पर हथियार उठाने की? तो तुम्हें किसने ऐसे हथियार दिए हैं? मुझे लगता है विष्णु में हमेशा बीच में आता है। मैं तुम्हें एक बार हरा चुकी हूँ और मैं फिर से ऐसा ही करूंगी। बहुत कम लोग मेरे सामने प्रवेश द्वारों को पताका बनाकर लहराऊंगी।
Scheiße.
मैं तुम्हारे दिल और फेफड़ों का रस निकाल दूं, छोटी मानव।
मौत का स्वाद चखो शैतान।
Die hat immer noch 2 Finger. Das ist das Problem hier.
और कोई तुम्हारा शिकार नहीं बनेगा।
Ein Leben noch.
तुम्हारे हड्डियों से मांस नोच लूंगी।
मरो जीव, तुम्हारा समय खत्म हुआ।
और फेफड़ों का रस निकाल दूं, छोटी मानव।
मौत का स्वाद चखो शैतान।
Keine Chance, keine Chance.
खत्म हुआ।
गोलू कहाँ है? बताओ तुम क्या चाहते हो?
तुम्हारी हिम्मत कैसे हुई मुझ पर हथियार उठाने की? तो तुम्हें किसने ऐसे हथियार दिए हैं? मुझे लगता है विष्णु ने हमेशा बीच में आता है। मैं तुम्हें खत्म कर दूंगी। अपनी लड़ाई बंद करो और अपना सिर झुकाओ।
भगवान विष्णु,
तुमने रंगा को ललकारा है।
Immer dasselbe. Das ist das Einzige, was mich wirklich... gleich bei mir ein Problem bereitet. Gut, und das halt auch. 2 Leben ist denn los?
तुम्हारी वक्त खत्म हुआ।
तू कहाँ है? बताओ तुम मुझसे क्या चाहते हो?
को ललकारा है। अपनी लड़ाई बंद करो और अपना सिर झुकाओ।
भगवान विष्णु मेरी ढाल है और माँ दुर्गा मेरी तलवार। मैं तुम्हें हरा दूंगी।
तुम्हारी हिम्मत कैसे हुई मुझ
So,
पर
2 noch in der ersten Hand. So, und der dumm von mir.
तो तुम्हें किसने ऐसे हथियार दिए हैं? मुझे लगता है विष्णु ने हमेशा बीच में आता है। मैं तुम्हें खत्म कर दूंगी।
So. Ausgewichen. Nur Geduld. Ich muss das erste hier fast fehlerfrei schaffen. Das ist das Wichtigste. Und nochmal und ausweichen.
मैं तुम्हें एक बार हरा चुकी हूँ और मैं फिर से ऐसा ही करूँ।
Und laufen. Und laufen, 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 laufen. Und laufen. Schild.
मौत
Spring.
का स्वाद चखो
Schild.
शैतान।
Spring. Schild. Schild. Und ausweichen. Schreit sie wieder.
प्रवेश द्वारों को पताका बनाकर लहराऊंगी।
2, 3. Und laufen. Schild. Spring. Schild. Spring. Schild. Perfekt.
मैं तुम्हारे दिल और फेफड़ों का रस निकाल दूंगी, छोटी मानव।
Ausweichen. Schild. Springen.
मरो जीव, तुम्हारा समय खत्म हुआ।
Ach, Mann. Scheiße. Ihr hält echt zu viel aus hier.
मैं तुम्हारे हड्डियों से मांस नोच लूं।
Schild. Spring. Schild. Spring.
और कोई तुम्हारा शिकार नहीं बनेगा।
Schild.
मेरे सामने तुम कौन हो? पहले भी लड़ चुके हैं, मुझे
मरो जीव, तुम्हारा समय खत्म हुआ।
Ja, das müsste auch so klappen.
मैं तुम्हारे दिल और फेफड़ों का रस निकाल दूंगी, छोटी मानव।
So, dreimal schreien.
मौत का स्वाद चखो शैतान।
So, und springen. Schild. Springen. Schild. Springen. Schild. Springen.
मैं तुम्हारे हड्डियों से मांस नोच लूंगी।
Und dann geht's Schild nicht mehr, ne?
और कोई तुम्हारा शिकार नहीं बनेगा।
So, jetzt muss es fehlerfrei klappen.
मैं तुम्हारे हड्डियों से मांस नोच लूंगी।
और कोई तुम्हारा शिकार नहीं बनेगा।
कैसे? ये कैसे हो सकता है?
Alter!
और वो जीत गई। आपने कहा था ऐसा ही होगा दुर्गा। और अब तक कई जिंदगियां रंगदा के लालच का शिकार हो चुकी है।
ये
Ja,
बहुत
das
बड़ी
war schon-
जीत है, लेकिन रंगदा कभी भी चालाक जीव नहीं थी। अब राजी को रंगदा के पीछे जो साजिश करने वाला है उसका सामना करना चाहिए। वो महाबलासुर के सामने कैसे लड़ पाएगी जिसके पास उसका भाई है।
Also war der erste Boss ja ein Witz dagegen.
रहस्यवादी संदेशवाहक थक चुका था। उसने राजी को उसकी भूमि में जो है उसको लेकर चेतावनी दी। एक विजेता आया, साथ में असुर, मौत और दुख लाया। लेकिन उसके पास गोलू तक पहुंचने का बस यही रास्ता था। उन्हें तेजी से चलना होगा। असुरों की सेना राजी को रहस्यवादियों की धरती पर पहुंचने से रोकने के लिए कुछ भी करेगी। रहस्यवादी वो बुरी तरह घायल था। राजी को खुद ही आगे बढ़ना होगा।
मयूर, जो तुम कर सकते थे तुमने किया। अब आराम करो और सुरक्षित रहो।
So, okay, ich denke, das war's jetzt erstmal mit Raji. Denn wir wollen ja unseren Xbox Showcase nicht verpassen gleich. So, ich gehe mal kurz in die Pause und bin dann pünktlich wieder da.
Everybody wanna do the same thing. That's why we ain't on the same page. Do my own thing and I maintain. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. I'm going mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. Yeah, I'm going mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. I'm going mainstream. Mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. Yeah. I'm going mainstream. Damn. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. Woo. I'm going mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream.
So, so. Dann gucke ich mal, wie weit es ist. Hier steht 60 Sekunden noch. Und dann gehen wir mal rüber, sobald das losgeht hier. Startet gleich. Achso, Zettel. Ich muss mal was aufschreiben. Falls es was Interessantes gibt. So, scheint loszugehen. Der Chat rastet aus hier. Nee. Es ist 21 Uhr. Na, mal sehen. Ich schalte euch dann gleich dazu. Gut. Muss ich euch bloß noch dazuschalten, wa? Die Lautstärke geht, wenn irgendwas ist, einfach Bescheid sagen. Obsidian.
Welcome to Obsidian Entertainment. I'm so proud to share with you our upcoming fantasy action RPG, Avowed. Avowed is an adventure into the heart of the Living Lands, a frontier at the edge of the known world, where you must put a stop to a mysterious spiritual plague and discover a secret at the heart of the Living Lands. At Obsidian, we love creating worlds with deep themes, dynamic gameplay, and thoughtful reactivity. And Avowed is no different. We set out to blend the believable and fantastical to give players a world and experience like no other. It's colorful, it's vibrant, it's strange. It's one of the most incredible settings in the world of Aora. There's going to be a lot of great secrets to discover, one of which has a really personal connection to you as the player character, and you're going to have a great time getting to know those secrets and leaving your mark on the world. And when it comes to encounters, our combat brings the best of the moment-to-moment fun that comes with action-oriented gameplay and the depth and breadth of choice that you get with an RPG. Here to talk more about Avowed's combat is Gabriel Paramo, Gameplay Director.
Here at Obsidian, our team's overarching goal is to empower you with choice. So we developed a flexible combat system that allows you to quickly swap from spellcasting and sharpshooting to melee combat. We want to give you the freedom to mix and match your loadout to fit the way you want to play from moment to moment, uninterrupted. For all battles, you can combine a variety of weapons, attacks, and abilities for tactical advantages against a wide range of enemy types. It's not just hacking and slashing. You're making real-time decisions about when to use your abilities, powerful melee attacks, blocks, parries, and special attacks.
Das mit dem Zauberstab hat schon was von Hogwarts Legacy, ne? Halt aus der First-Person-Perspektive.
Using the Tanglefoot ability, you can stop enemies in their tracks, giving you the opportunity to focus on weaker or tougher combatants in an intentional and controlled manner. It's important to pay attention to the types of enemies you're dealing with. Some units are extremely defensive, some are brutishly difficult, and others you must make sure you prioritize or their healing capabilities will put you in a tough spot. To help with the different encounters you will face, we provide customizable loadouts that can be quickly switched during combat. That means you can play however you want. Equip a sword and shield and charge into battle. Dual-wield pistols and control the encounter mid-range. Or even dual-wield wands to feel like a gunslinging mage. You could use your enchanted wand to freeze enemies and then use your offhand weapon's power attack to shatter them. We've worked hard to keep you constantly engaged as battles unfold by creating a balance between pressure and manageability during combat.
Players will have ample choices for how to build and progress their envoy in the world of the Living Lands as they get to know the game and the story and explore the many diverse regions. Some quests in Avowed will have you make difficult decisions with profound consequences, like this side quest you may encounter in Shatterscarp, the third region you'll explore on your journey through the Living Lands. As you're exploring, you come across the bodies of these fallen soldiers, and as you explore the remains of the battle, it's up to you to determine who, if anyone, is at fault.
Just the four of us. Manu, Kiri, Naoki, and me. Training under Captain Ruiki. Trying to keep Thirdborn safe.
In other words, you're a gang of vigilantes. Not that I'm one to judge.
Here. Take my badge. Take everyone's. Our families deserve to know we fought and died for them.
Making the right choice isn't always what it seems. We embrace moral nuance and gray areas, trusting players to make tough decisions in complicated situations.
My squad and I rested in the cave by the water last night, and as we were sleeping, we were ambushed by those miserable Zorips. I was so surprised, and it was so dark. I just got separated from everyone else. Look, I can't face those monsters alone, but I have to know if anyone else made it out. Of course he did. Sergeant Asui never has a thought he won't say out loud. So what did he tell you? That Captain Ruiki was sick? That I was paranoid? That I was a dumb baby? I heard it all often and loudly. Wait, if you found Sergeant Asui, why is he not here with you? What happened?
At the end of the quest, you have a choice. When you confront Private Naoki, if you believe the story he's told you, you can hand over the badges and let him go back home.
You're right. Real battle isn't something you can prepare for, is it? It's not my fault. No, they should have never have camped in the cave. I'll take the badges. I'm going back to Thirdborn.
But if you confront him, if you believe that he fled the site of the battle as an act of cowardice, then he might challenge you to a fight to reclaim his honor. Either way, when you return to town, you'll see the consequences of your actions and the choices you made during this quest.
Okay, das ist ja cool.
Creating an immersive experience
Wenn
like
das wirklich so
Avowed
funktioniert,
is
ne?
anchored in the world we build. Art director Matt Hansen and the team have worked to create a unique, colorful, and dynamic visual style.
From the outset, we knew that we wanted a Avowed setting to feel rich, weird, and wonderful. We found inspiration in a wide swath of real-world cultures, helping us create a unique RPG experience. By contrasting the vibrant with the dull, or verdant spaces with sickly ones, we can better deliver complex emotional experiences for our players. The Living Lands is a continent of untamed valleys with widely varied biomes, from luxuriant forests to volcanic wastes. And each of those regions itself is a conflux of storied landscapes. All of the regions have a lot of special things associated with them, but I have a deep place in my heart for Shatterscarp. As you're wandering the wastes of Shatterscarp, you might notice off in the distance a vibrant jewel of color. By transitioning from destitute, muted tones of a wasteland of sand and marching in towards a beautiful oasis, there's the opportunity there for life, for adventure, and even a little danger.
We hope you've enjoyed this look at Avowed. We're thrilled to share more about the game in the coming months, and we can't wait for you to explore the Living Lands when Avowed launches this fall.
Avowed. Naja, mal sehen, was es wird, wenn es soweit ist. Oh, dieses Jahr sogar noch. Xbox XS und Game Pass. Perfekt.
Hi, I'm Dom Matthews, studio head here at Ninja Theory in Cambridge, UK. We're now in the final months of development on Senua's Saga Hellblade 2, and the team is working hard to bring you an unforgettable journey into Senua's unique world and her battle for survival, where we have once again combined high fidelity and immersive presentation with a shorter, narrative-led experience that focuses on the things that we really care about, and that we hope you care about too.
Do you see how small you are? Do you see how the pitiless world stamps you down?
Senua is back with a new quest. She wants to stop the Vikings who raided her village right at their source, in Iceland. But not just her quest has changed. Senua herself has grown since the first Hellblade. She's made peace with her past and is no longer in such fear of her visions and voices. While the Furies are still her constant companions, she encounters new people along the way, some of which will value her unique perspective, and others who will reject it.
Little by little, this settlement became my tribe.
In the game, Senua arrives in 10th century Iceland on the trail of the Vikings who have been enslaving her people. In the story, we're trying to be as faithful to history as we can up to a point, establishing a solid framework and then building more surreal elements on top. Senua will face up to giants who have plunged the land into chaos, and which in turn has seen the rise of the Droiga, a violent threat that has swept through the settlements that she'll discover. Senua will make new enemies and also new allies who will come to see her unique perspective as a beacon of hope. And she'll discover, along with us, how this viewpoint can have its advantages.
Senua is a Celtic warrior who experiences psychosis, seeing things that other people don't, hearing voices, and having unique beliefs about the world around her. To bring Senua's perspective of the world to life in a truthful way, we have once again worked closely with Professor Paul Fletcher at the University of Cambridge, as well as people with lived experience of psychosis.
What does that mean? What does that mean? It's terrifying.
Players will find themselves traversing beautiful and hostile environments, seeking answers from patterns and signs that Senua sees in her own unique way, and battling through encounters with enemies that will push Senua to her limits.
On Saga, we've taken everything to the next level. With a new motion capture space, a bigger stage team, a stunt crew and a new cast.
We spent a lot of time planning the motion capture shoots, thinking of what events would be good to bring into this fight. Like, how can we make this fight feel different from the previous fight? We have all new combat for the sequel. One of our key goals was the ability to actually tell a story throughout it. It does feel very different from the first game, but it's very brutal and you're very invested in it. Senua isn't a superhero. She's fighting for survival, and we want the player to feel her struggle in every step of her journey. We want the player to always feel like they just scraped through, just survived it.
Mel knows Senua better than anyone, better than I do. Her instincts are amazing, and she really doesn't need much help from me. On stage, our main focus is storytelling. So I get to watch the actors and see all the beautiful expressions on their faces. And then I have to wait a little while, and then I get to see that all again, in-game, in costume, on location, everything. It's a great experience, a great process.
Every discipline in the studio is unified in achieving a deep level of immersion to help suspend your disbelief and pull you into Senua's story. We were lucky enough to do a few reference gathering trips in Iceland. You have to be there. The sense of scale, everything is incredible. And you see a scene or you see a small section of the game and you're like, yeah, that works, that's amazing.
Senua experiences reality differently, and a part of this manifests in the voices she hears.
She will collapse. She will collapse.
These voices come to life through binaural audio, which provides a good representation of this type of auditory hallucinations. As we focus in immersion, binaural audio is perfect for this because through headphones, you surround yourself in a three-dimensional space. In the first game, we only applied to the voices that Senua listens in her head. In this game, through a spatial audio technology and some extra little things within the game, there is music that is binaural. Every single sound has the potential to be binaural, so everything is spatialized around you, and it's a very beautiful experience.
What will they do to her? What will we do to us?
Music is a strange language in the sense that it speaks to our emotions fast and deep. It's not only about quality, it's about personality. So when you listen to Hellblade, you know it's Hellblade. On the music, we are working with Heilung, which for me is a personal privilege because I really admire them. We feel their craft, their depth, their meaning in the music. It really connects with our game and elevates it to something really special. We are also working with a heavy metal singer, throat singers, and our very own Furies. They sing so beautiful, and we add that binaural touch of music. So this all creates a very immersive and a very special and unique experience.
Our mission here at Ninja Theory is to craft life-changing art with game-changing tech. And that's our aim in Senua's Saga Hellblade 2, is to not only see where Senua goes next, but to deliver something really meaningful for our players.
My hope is that they will really connect to Senua as a character, and even if they can't really relate to what she's going through, maybe they know someone that relates to that character and they can then understand that person better.
Well, I don't want to sound cheesy, but in a way I'm Senua, right? She exists and doesn't. It exists through all of our work, through every ninja. So we all are Senua, and we are creating this character that grows and grows and grows and grows and keep growing and keep changing. So that makes it real.
I'm so proud of the love, care and passion our team here at Ninja Theory are putting into Senua's Saga Hellblade 2. Our hope is to not only create a game that is great to play, but to craft an experience that leaves you thinking and feeling. From our combat gameplay through to our action set pieces, from our cinematic scenes to our puzzle solving, everything is crafted in service of Senua's journey. A journey that you can embark on May 21st.
Okay, schon im Mai. Da bin ich mal gespannt. Den ersten Teil habe ich nur angespielt. Nicht zu Ende. Mal gucken, wie der wird. Mhm. Square Enix.
Greetings, Xbox players. My name is Masaru Oyamada, producer for the Mana series here at Square Enix. 聖剣伝説ビジョンズ・オブ・マナの情報を Xbox ユーザーの皆さんにいち早くお伝えできる機会をいただけて大変光栄です。コンソールゲームとしては約17年ぶりとなる聖剣伝説シリーズの完全新作。聖剣伝説シリーズは1991年にファイナルファンタジー外伝として誕生して以降、マナと聖剣をめぐって描かれる愛をテーマに、個性豊かなキャラクターたち、心に響く楽曲の数々、武器の特性を生かして戦うアクション RPG としてこれまでに17作発売され、長らく愛されてきました。本作は30年以上の歴史あるシリーズの最新作となるため、これまで培われてきた聖剣伝説としての世界をしっかり感じられるものを目指して鋭意制作中です。フィールドでは自然や精霊とのつながりを感じられる色彩豊かな聖剣伝説の世界を体験してもらえると思います。シリーズおなじみのモンスターたちも本作に登場しています。今回これらのおなじみのモンスターたちを作り出した聖剣伝説の生みの親である石井浩一さんとともに、聖剣伝説ビジョンズ・オブ・マナの内容を紹介していきたいと思います。
Hello, I am Koichi Ishii from Grez. I am so happy to introduce the newest game in the Mana series to Xbox players. 初期の頃からシリーズ作品に登場しているモンスターたちは私が考案したものですが、中には小学生の頃すでにイメージができていたものもあります。今作では初めはドット絵からスタートしたモンスターたちをどのような形で最新化して聖剣伝説ビジョンズ・オブ・マナに落とし込むか、デザインの方向性からモデルの完成イメージまでを監修する立場でプロジェクトに参加しました。聖剣伝説ファイナルファンタジー外伝を作っていた頃から、自分の頭の中ではモンスターたちは立体的に生き生きと動いて、これまで自分が携わった作品ではそれらをどうやって当時の技術で表現できるかにこだわって作ってきました。最新作では聖剣伝説のモンスターたちのただ可愛いだけではなく恐ろしさの部分もしっかりと表現できているので、バトル中はモンスターたちの表情にも注目してください。
これまで聖剣伝説シリーズには空を旅する、海を渡る手助けをしてくれる頼もしい仲間たちがいましたが、今作には広大なフィールド探検に欠かせない新たな仲間が登場します。陸上を猛スピードで駆け回ってくれるピックル。ピックルも石井さんが新たに考案してくださっています。
新たな仲間を考えるにあたっては、今作のマスコットキャラクターになるくらい可愛い動物にしたいという漠然とした思いがありました。その上でヨークシャテリアの毛並み、見た目はアルマジルによく似た仙山港や古代エジプト神のアヌビスの子供といった具体的なイメージが浮かんできて、それぞれの特徴を取り入れながらラフデザインを書き起こしました。デザイナーにもアイデアを出してもらいながら、足の長さや丸まった時のイメージなどゲームの中での見え方も考えながら調整を重ねていき、ピックルは誕生しました。
もう一つの挑戦は楽曲面です。過去さまざまなコンポーザーが携わられた楽曲の雰囲気が感じられつつも、最新作として素晴らしい新たな楽曲が生まれました。 BGM でもしっかり聖剣伝説シリーズらしさを感じてもらえると思います。 過去シリーズの楽曲を手掛けたクリエイターたちが全100曲という大ボリュームの制作に挑んでくれました。新たな試みとしてフィールドの探索からバトルまでをシームレスに体験できるよう、今作ではインタラクティブミュージックを導入しており、冒険の没入感を高めてくれます。探索中の BGM がバトルに入った瞬間、アレンジが切り替わる様を実際に聴いてみましょう。今作はアクション RPG 聖剣伝説のアクション部分が強化されています。空中でのアクションがバトルの鍵となっており、武器での攻撃だけでなく魔法での攻撃も可能になっています。
Solange sich das noch gut steuern
そし
lässt.
て本作ならではの特徴として、聖剣伝説シリーズではおなじみの精霊たちがいますが、その力を宿した武器を使うとバトルを手助けしてくれるようになります。精霊によっては様々な特性の違いがありますので、その効果とともに聖剣伝説の世界らしい不思議な力で爽快なバトルを楽しんでいただけます。
オリジナルモンスターやピックリにも注目してほしいのですが、聖剣伝説ビジョンズ・オブ・マナは聖剣伝説らしさを感じてもらえる作品になるよう、小山田君を中心にチームのみんなが頑張って作ってくれていますので、ぜひ発売日を楽しみに待っていてください。私自身もプレイするのを楽しみにしています。
聖剣伝説シリーズとして初めて Xbox ユーザーの皆さんにお届けする本作、聖剣伝説ビジョンズ・オブ・マナは今後も様々な情報をお届けしていきますので、ぜひご期待ください。この夏、この忘れられない冒険を Xbox ユーザーの皆さんに楽しんでいただける日が今から待ちきれません。
Xbox und PC, Sommer 2024. Ich schreib's mal auf. Sah auf jeden Fall interessant aus. Visions of Mana. Okay. Haben wir jetzt.
Hello, and welcome to Oxide Games. We founded the studio in 2013 with our decades of personal experience building some of the most beloved strategy games of all time, like Civilization V. We came together to create something new and innovative in a genre we all love. Ara History Untold is the game we've dreamt of making.
Ara is an homage to historical gamers, strategy gamers, 4X gamers. It features all the depth and gameplay fans of this genre love, where you'll explore the world, expand your nation, govern your people, and engage with your rivals on the international stage. But it isn't just more of the same. With Ara, we wanted to challenge some of the preconceived notions about the genre, push it forward in a modern, empowering, and truly compelling and approachable way.
For example, we have over 100 instruments on display in the
Die
office,
Zugänglichkeit ist immer bei
which
dem
are all
Spielen immer
things that we purchased in order
ziemlich
to add to the soundtrack and
schlecht.
expand the game and make it really good. Hi, Dan. That's Dan. We started in his basement. It's been an amazing process to see from concept to completion. We started small, building a robust game engine, questioning our design assumptions, and prototyping out features, rediscovering what made us fall in love with strategy games in the first place.
The end result is Ara, the historical grand strategy game that presents a living world where you can rule how you want to rule and chart your own path to becoming the most prestigious nation on the planet.
For Ara, we knew we needed deep systems with outcomes that encourage exploration and give players the power to experiment and make meaningful strategic choices while still having agency over their playstyle.
We also wanted to explore more in different parts of history and give players from around the world the chance to see the game reflect their unique perspective and not just ours.
And finally, we knew that for players to feel the impact of their decisions, they would need to see their choices reflected in the game world itself, not just through numbers on a menu. One of the first differences you'll see when you dive into Ara is what we call the living world. It's a procedurally generated alternate Earth, bursting with life, an intuitive, authentic, and immersive space, a blank canvas for players to paint the society of their dreams.
The living world isn't just a map. It reflects the choices players make over the course of the game. They can see everything from the settling of the wilderness to cultural influence on architecture over time to the thousands of citizens living their lives and reacting to the changes. We want players to feel like they're truly occupying the world, leading their people as they thrive and grow. Core to the vision of Ara is our philosophy of rule how you want to rule. And no feature better exemplifies this than the prestige system.
To win a game of Ara, players will compete with their rivals to build the most influential, impressive, and important nation the world has ever known. This is measured by prestige, the player's score that proves their worth as a leader.
The prestige system gives players the chance to decide what kind of leader they want to be. Do they want to pursue great works of arts and culture? Military might? Scientific advancement? The choice is theirs. In Ara, there are no set victory conditions. Players get to decide what is most important to them and focus and prioritize on those goals while still being able to win the game.
Personally, when I play Ara, I like to build triumphs. Triumphs are our collection of incredible monuments and architectural achievements from throughout human history. Like the Great Pyramid of Giza. They're hard to build, but worth it, giving huge prestige bonuses and game-changing abilities to the nation that constructs them.
Another aspect of Ara that I'm personally excited about is our crafting system.
The crafting system offers a unique challenge to the player that they generally won't see often in the 4X genre. Succeeding at balancing, gathering the right things, turning them into the tools that you need, and then finally getting to the outcome or reward of something like an important improvement or triumph just changes the challenge that exists in Ara compared to other 4X games.
Crafting plays out in Ara at a national scale, with players honing and combining the natural resources they harvest into all manner of goods and components. Those are the foundation for everything, from international trade to improving their cities and citizens' lives, and even manufacturing the weapons necessary to draft military units. The crafting system in Ara encourages thoughtful, advanced planning. It rewards players who can see the strategic outcome of all their collective decisions, and not just the individual ones.
I'm proud of the work that's gone into our simultaneous turn system. Many strategy games have players alternate taking turns and reacting to their opponent's moves. In Ara, all players' actions are resolved at the same time. This rewards players' ability to navigate uncertainty, to predict and strategically plan for a variety of scenarios in the moment. This system makes Ara just feel more real. In a typical strategy game, once your turn is finished, you have to wait for a long time. With simultaneous turns, generally speaking, those times are very low. You get to keep playing the game and stay engaged rather than having those periods of downtime where you're not doing anything.
It's not easy sifting through all of history and picking what to include. For Ara, we wanted to offer a fresh perspective, so we looked at cultures and societies throughout the millennia with the broadest lens possible.
Where this approach really shines is in our leaders. Leaders are so often seen as military personnel or prominent government figures, but leaders come in so many different forms. They're thought leaders, scientific and cultural prodigies, and many more.
Each leader in Ara has a number of special abilities determined by their personality traits, as well as a powerful and unique leader trait informed by their contributions to world history.
With a diverse global roster, we know players will find leaders that they will want to play. And even a few that may surprise them with how fun it is when those leaders are handed the reins of power.
For us at Oxide, player feedback is the only way to really understand what you're making. It gives us that priceless perspective from the people we're making Ara for, you.
Building the game alongside real players has given us that critical player feedback. In the end, we believe this makes for a deeper connection between the players and the game.
One of my favorite examples is when we first introduced the concept of dangerous wildlife to the game. It turns out, in our first iteration, it was maybe a little bit too aggressive or disruptive. We knew we should probably make a change when one of our insiders made a forum post that was just,
"Cougars, cougars,
cougars, I hate cougars!
Someone get these feline demons away from me." I'm happy to report, based on more recent feedback, that I think we ended up in a good place with the overall threat level of mountain lions to a player's citizenry.
It's been years of hard work to bring you a strategy experience like no other. And we're so excited that we can finally see the finish line. We can't wait for players to get their hands on the game later this year.
But the launch of ARA is only the beginning. We are going to maintain our insider program after the release date and continue to listen to players and support the game into the future.
On behalf of everyone at Oxide Games, thank you for joining us today. We can't wait for you to play ARA and to create your own history.
Ja, mal sehen. Wie sich spielen lässt, wie die Spielmechaniken dann ausgearbeitet sind. Kann man ja jetzt noch nicht so sagen. Ein paar Bilder nicht. Schauen wir mal.
Hej och välkommen till Uppsala, Sverige, här hos Machine Games. We are really excited to finally be able to share our work on Indiana Jones. Since the first film came out, Indiana Jones has always represented the ultimate adventure. Even today, it's one of the most iconic franchises in pop culture. In this game, you aren't just playing as Indy, you are Indiana Jones. You will see through his eyes and experience a journey that we hope lives up to the proud legacy of Indiana Jones. When Todd Howard first told us about his vision for the game, we knew we would be a very good fit to help bring it to life.
I've wanted to make an Indiana Jones game forever. I'd had this idea for what it would be like and the story, what Indy was going after, what period of his life it was in, what kind of arc he was going to have. And as the years went on, I thought, who would be like the best studio in the world to make this? And it was my friends at Machine Games. I can remember pitching Lucasfilm on the game and being, a little bit nervous because, look, it's, Indiana Jones, and their response was just overwhelmingly positive, and just that excitement has bled through the whole project, and they have just been so trusting and supportive of everything that we want to do with the game. It's been a long time. I've been a fan of this my whole life, and I couldn't be more excited to show you what the team here has been up to. Let's take our first look at the new Indiana Jones game.
Da bin ich jetzt gespannt.
Let me tell you what you are missing, Dr. Jones. While you were playing your pointless game, I was playing you. You're wondering if maybe you should have built yourself a life of meaning instead of ending up here, dead and forgotten in the sense of Africa.
Myths, history, just different ways to interpret the past. Thousands of years of humanity's thoughts and beliefs, scattered and buried, just waiting to be found.
Can't just run away from your problems, Indiana.
Watch me. Throughout history, mankind has built sites of great spiritual significance. If you were to draw a line through these ancient sites around the globe, you get a perfectly aligned circle. I've had run-ins with these guys before. Trust me, it ain't a walk in the park.
Okay, then. Let's see if you can keep up.
What do you mean if I could keep up? patron of the fallen angels, protector of the Churkulimani, the Great Circle. You have any idea how old that was?
Indiana Jones is such an iconic character, and he means so much to so many people. Everyone here at the studio has their own indie stories and memories. Most of us grew up with his adventures and have been fans of the movies and the character for years. He's a brilliant archaeologist, he's a charismatic everyman, he's passionate and determined. And for us, he's synonymous with adventure.
Now we have the opportunity to tell a new Indiana Jones story for a modern gaming audience. Our game is all about putting you in Indy's shoes, letting you see and feel what he sees and feels. For us at Machine Games, we do that best through first person. It's the ideal perspective to bring you into the rich, exciting and interactive world we've built. We believe that being up close and personal to the adventure is key, making each action feel like your own.
Whether it's cracking your whip, solving puzzles in ancient temples, or seeing your knuckles go bloody in a fistfight, all of these moments are much more intense in first person. But we still want you to have those moments. Seeing his iconic silhouette with the hat and the whip, and so for things like cutscenes and environmental traversal, we pull the camera back for a third-person view. Indiana Jones and the Great Circle is set between Raiders of the Lost Ark and The Last Crusade.
When our game begins, Indiana is working at Marshall College. He wakes up in the middle of the night to the sounds of a break-in and rushes to confront the thief in the college museum. The mysterious giant of a man makes off with what seems to be a historically insignificant artifact, sparking Indiana's curiosity.
Who the hell are you?
Following the trail, Indiana heads to the Vatican, hoping to learn why this particular relic was stolen, and discovers that things aren't what they appear.
He starts pulling at the strings of a mystery, and it all unravels until he has no choice but to see it through to the end, whatever the end may be.
On next plane to Rome. Stop. Need help. Stop. Meet me in Vatican. Stop. Indy.
We always talk about how clever Indiana Jones is. That had to be one of our guiding principles when we were thinking about the type of game we were making. It wouldn't be Indy if he wasn't using his wits to get through the situation. The most authentic Indiana Jones experience we can make is the one that makes you think first.
Sure, there will be some obstacles that will be more easily overcome with the revolver or a gun taken from a disarmed guard. But I think most of the time you'll have more fun, and to be honest, a more genuine indie experience by finding more clever ways to solve a problem.
We always want to be offering more solutions, whether it's trying a different path through the environment to get around enemies, observing enemy patrols and using them to your advantage, or using the tools at your disposal, like the whip.
It's an amazing global adventure, with action propelling you through your journey.
We have these really diverse environments for you to explore. Indy's journey will take him to the forgotten temples of Sukhothai, the pyramids of Egypt, the snow-peaked Himalayas, and beyond.
We look carefully at each location and the time period the game is set in, and we're trying to make it as authentic and accurate as possible.
We love creating rich, vibrant worlds, and in this game, we also had the goal of making it feel like a true cinematic Indiana Jones adventure.
One of the biggest ways to do that is with the music. John Williams is the original composer for the indie films, and we're really lucky to have found Gordy Hub, a composer who's been able to capture Williams' essence with his score for The Great Circle.
We also take a very movie-like approach to things like cinematics. We're very physical with our production style. We use a lot of stunt actors. Things like this help us bridge the gap between making a game and making a movie.
And of course, our characters do a lot to help bring the world to life as well. Next to Indy, Gina is our other main protagonist. Where Indy is pursuing answers just for the sake of curiosity, Gina has a personal stake in getting to the bottom of the core mystery.
Gina is an investigative reporter who has a lot riding on this adventure. She's been tracking a lead for some time, and now she's found an ally in this determined American professor. Their paths are intertwined, and they'll need each other in order to get to the bottom of this mystery.
Okay, then. Let's see if you can keep up.
Fine. What do you mean if I can keep up?
We always love our villains and think we might have found our favorite one yet in Emmerich Voss. He's this intensely psychological man. He's obsessed with the human mind and manipulating it.
He's highly intelligent and the perfect foil for Indy. They're both brilliant people, compelled by their passions and obsessions, but driven down wildly different roads.
He creeps up on you and gets under your skin like he gets under Indy's skin. It's captivating.
Dead and forgotten in the sense of Africa.
One of our mottos for Indiana Jones and the Great Circle is adventure first. But in every indie adventure, there are always those moments where he finds himself in the action.
That's been one of those balancing acts for us, and we've ended up with this sort of hybrid experience that mixes melee combat, stealth, and gunplay.
How you approach any given situation is up to you. You may choose to sneak around an enemy patrol, or maybe you'll just pick up a shovel and whack them on the back of their head. And when you can't use your wits, you got Indy's most iconic tool. Just like you see in the movies, one of our goals has been to make the whip as fun and multi-purposed as possible. We want it integrated into every aspect of the game.
You can use it as a traversal tool to make your way around the environment. You can use it as a distraction. And yes, you can absolutely use it in combat. Everything you'd expect from Indy's whip, and hopefully a little bit more. Puzzles are a key feature in our game. The spirit of discovery is so important to Indiana Jones. Obviously, there are a handful of puzzles on the main path, but a lot of the puzzles are optional and are just there for the players who want to experience them. Epic traps, small secrets, and hidden puzzles that blend right in with their surroundings.
One thing I love about our game is the level of interactivity that we have. We have this world of mystery where anything could potentially hide a secret. The more you look, the more you'll discover.
Ich hoffe bloß, dass die Rätsel nicht allzu schwierig ausfallen.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
So dass nicht Atmosphäre verloren geht, wenn du ein Rätsel einfach nicht weiterkommst oder nicht weißt, auf Anhieb, wie es zu lösen ist.
Machine Games is known for creating these rollercoaster experiences with huge set pieces, surprising twists, and immersive narratives. It's exciting for us that we have been able to stay so true to the Indiana Jones franchise and create such an authentic experience while still being able to showcase what makes us us. We are making a game for everyone, whether you are very familiar with the franchise or not. Because at the heart of Indiana Jones is an incredible adventure, and I think that's something everyone wants to be part of. I'm also very excited to announce that Indiana Jones and the Great Circle will be coming later this year. And we cannot wait to share more soon.
Schön, wie er im Hintergrund die Figur geklaut hat. Irgendwann dieses Jahr. Notiert.
Take one?
Is it animals, children, and game developers?
Our mission here at Ninja Theory is to craft life-changing art with game-changing tech.
core to the vision of Ara is our philosophy of rule how you want to rule. Stay happy!
Creating an immersive experience like Avowed is anchored in the world we build.
You aren't just playing as Indy, you are Indiana Jones.
My name is Masaru Oyamada. 今作はアクション RPG 聖剣伝説のアクション部分が強化されています。
Elder Scrolls Online. Was heißt auf Twitch was kommen, oder was? Premiere in 9 Minuten. Weltweites Enthüllungsevent von Elder Scrolls Online 24. In 9 Minuten. Ja gut, das können wir ja noch mal anschauen, wenn sie jetzt ein großes Event draus machen. Wer weiß, vielleicht gibt es ja was Genaues hier. Gut, dann Benachrichtigung aktiviert. Chat machen wir mal wieder aus hier. So, naja gut, dann gehen wir mal zurück. Ich würde sagen, das gucken wir noch an. Das Enthüllungsevent. Mal sehen, was sie uns da jetzt hier bringen. Minuten. Ich werde mal eine kurze Pause machen. Bin gleich wieder für euch da. So, es müsste ja gleich losgehen. Es ist 22 Uhr und es geht los. Ja, da bin ich jetzt mal gespannt. Also ESO habe ich natürlich auch schon mal gespielt. Eigentlich kein schlechtes Spiel. Kein schlechtes MMO, aber ich fand ja die Levelphase, dass die Gebiete oder die Mobs irgendwie skalieren mit zum Spielerlevel, das geht gar nicht. Also habe ich nie so wirklich das Gefühl, mich dort auf irgendein Gebiet hinzuarbeiten und sowas. Das ist immer das, was mich am meisten gestört hat. Ansonsten kein schlechtes MMO. Wirklich nicht.
Hello there, travelers, and welcome to my tavern, the Lucky Griffin. My name is Quincy, and I have the honor and privilege of welcoming you tonight to this year's Elder Scrolls Online 2024 Global Reveal. Thank you so much for joining us today. Now, we do have a few moments before the actual show begins, so how about something to eat? You can't expect to walk into a tavern and not be fed, you know. Now, I have something hearty or a light-filling treat for you to pick yourself back up from that last adventure if you'd like. Wonderful. I have a few things getting started in the kitchen back there, so let's see what we can cook up in the next few minutes, shall we?
Zum Glück habe ich gerade gegessen. Ja, ich glaube, das werde ich jetzt nachkochen. Also nicht jetzt, aber bestimmt in nächster Zeit mal. Oh ja, das werde ich auf jeden Fall nachkochen. So, jetzt werden wir nach 8 Minuten jetzt hier Bilder angucken, so wie es aussieht. Muss ich schon sagen, Respekt an die Menschen, die das erstellt haben, die Bilder. Wieder essen. Auch nicht schlecht.
Well, it certainly looks like you enjoyed that food, my friends. Thank you so much for joining us today. I hope that the meals that we were able to provide keep you in the fight just a little bit longer in your upcoming adventures in Tamriel, and I look very much forward to hearing of all of your epic adventures and quests. But my time is at an end right now. Thank you again for joining us today. Let's see what the future has in store in the Elder Scrolls Online 2024 Global Reveal. Starting now. Until next time, my friends, take care of yourself, be kind to yourself, and as always, be safe out there. Enjoy the show.
Dankeschön. Wie gesagt, zum Glück habe ich gerade gegessen. Gut, 3 Minuten noch. Peggy 18.
Welcome everyone to the 2024 Elder Scrolls Online Global Reveal. Today, we'll share all of the details of our 2024 plans, including ESO's new chapter. But first, I'd like to take a moment to talk about what ESO means to all of us, here at ZeniMax Online and to all of you. We built ESO as a virtual world centered around Elder Scrolls lore, where you can go anywhere, play in any style you want with endless customization, and have the freedom to roleplay as anyone you want. And also to be a safe harbor from the often unpredictable and complex outside world. Just take a step back to the game's early days and see how much we've accomplished. From taking on Moloch Ball with the help of Cadwell and Darian Gauthier, fighting other players to claim territory in Cyrodiil and the Ruby Throne and our amazing PvP system, slaying dragons in the sandy canyons of Elsewhere with Chimera and Abner Tharn, fencing a fortune and stolen goods at your friendly neighborhood outlaw refuge, and so much more. We take you through all of the lands of Tamriel, filled with memorable characters who return again and again to provide companionship, humor, and drama. Our stories are among the best in the genre, and our content also includes game systems like Companions, Antiquities, Tales of Tribute, Dungeons, PvP, the list goes on and on. With ESO, you can pick and choose what fits your virtual life in Tamriel. And later this year, we'll hit an amazing and important milestone, 10 years in Tamriel. Our history, of course, goes back even farther to ZOS's founding in 2007, and many ESO developers have been with us for 15 years or more. I can't speak of the studio's history without acknowledging the profound impact that Robert Altman had on my life and that of everyone at ZOS. As CEO of ZeniMax Media, who passed away in 2021, Robert was a true champion of the game, and he was a friend and mentor to all of us. He is very much missed, but ZOS is stronger because of the foundation he helped build during our formative years. ESO's grown over the years to be 24 million players, including gamers from all over the world. Originally in English, French, and German, we now offer localization in Chinese, Japanese, Russian, and Spanish. And ESO developers now stretch from west coast of the USA through Austin, Texas, to our headquarters in Maryland, and eastward to Budapest, Hungary, where we recently opened ZeniMax Online, Hungary. ESO is truly a global phenomenon. Everyone at ZOS considers the ESO community part of the family. It's not just a hashtag. That feeling of caring and connection begins in our studio, and I'm very proud to be part of it. Remember that ESO launched in April 2014, but that was just on PC. It launched on Xbox and PlayStation in June 2015. So, we're celebrating our 10-year anniversary over 15 months in 2024 and 2025. Expect community events around the globe. We announced the first of these already. It's in the Netherlands this coming spring. Thank you to everyone who signed up already. We'll have another large community event in 2025 in the Baltimore, Washington area of the USA to mark the 10th anniversary of ESO's console launch, and a few more events sprinkled between them. We will post information on all of our anniversary celebration plans on social media and ElderScrollsOnline.com. The team has prepared special 10-year anniversary rewards for many of our in-game events happening in 2024 and 2025. Some you can start earning right now. Stay tuned for details. We're eager to celebrate and to kick things off in earnest in just a few months. I can't wait to see all of you at the in-person events. And now it's time to look forward to 2024's new content. ESO's newest chapter features everything that makes ESO special, exploring a region of Tamriel well known to Elder Scrolls fans, telling an amazing story that goes deep into the lore of the region, and adding a new gameplay with a system called scribing, which allows players to customize some of their abilities. The chapter is called Gold Road, and it takes place on the borders of Cyrodiil, Gold Coast, and Valenwood. So let's start the show and see all the details with the global premiere of the 2024 ESO Gold Road trailer. Enjoy, and see you in Tamriel.
Ja, interessant sieht's ja schon aus.
What's up, everyone? You just saw the world premiere trailer for our upcoming chapter, The Elder Scrolls Online Gold Road. I'm Gina Bruno, ESO Senior Community Manager, and today I'm joined by The Elder Scrolls Online's own creative director, Rich Lambert.
Hey everyone, I'm thrilled to be back again for this year's ESO Global Reveal, and boy do we have a lot of exciting things to share with you all. The team has been working super hard on 2024's new adventures and features, and it's going to be another amazing year for The Elder Scrolls Online.
Well, the truth is, the team's been working super hard for the past 16 years. And Rich, you and I have actually been here from the very beginning in 2007.
It's wild looking back for sure. I remember the days of being able to fit the entire team into a minivan and all go out to lunch together. And a lot has changed since then, and now we're suddenly about to celebrate 10 years of being live, with 40+ major content updates and a community that literally spans the globe. It's amazing how much we've done, and it certainly doesn't feel like 16 years have passed already.
And now that we're looking ahead to what's coming in 2024, why don't you start us off with an overview about this year's adventure and story?
Last year, we saw players explore the Telvanni Peninsula and Apocrypha zones, and delved into a story surrounding the Prince of Knowledge, Hermaeus Mora, and master the magics of the Arcanist class. This year, we're inviting players to venture into a Colovian region known as the West Weald. And this region spans the western borders of Cyrodiil to the north and the eastern tip of Valenwood, and many Elder Scrolls players will probably recognize this location from Test 4 Oblivion. In our time, a dense jungle has suddenly appeared overnight along the Valenwood border, and the whole region is suffering from a rise in attacks from a mysterious new kind of Daedra.
So the new zone will be familiar for those of you who played Oblivion, but there's something big going on behind the scenes that's causing all this chaos.
We're doing something we've never done before in ESO, and we're introducing a whole new Daedric prince.
That is a really big deal.
It is, and we are really excited about it. The Gold Road storyline focuses on the return of a forgotten prince named Athelia, and it was great to be able to work with BGS to bring our vision for this new power to life, and we think folks are going to love what we've created. In last year's Necrom chapter, we dropped a major cliffhanger. Mysterious forces discovered the existence of this forgotten Daedric prince, Athelia. In Gold Road, you'll discover that prince is now free with dire consequences for all of Tamriel. I don't want to go into too much detail yet because we'll be diving deeper into the story shortly, but this is really big, and we are very excited to see how our community reacts as they learn more about Athelia and her allies.
All right, so we have a new zone and a story about the return of a long-lost Daedric prince. But there's something else arriving with the Gold Road chapter that Matt touched on that our players have been asking about for a long time, and that's scribing.
Yes, and this is definitely something that the community's been asking about for years at this point. This chapter's big new system, scribing, is a way for players to customize their character builds. It's our take on a precursor to the spellcrafting systems from previous Elder Scrolls games, with some tweaks to balance to ensure that it works with our game's combat.
So why don't you talk a little bit about how this system works? What does it actually allow players to do?
With scribing, players tap into the fundamental elements of magic by unlocking special skills that they can then customize in many different ways. You'll be able to change things like the way a skill interacts with the world, its unique effects, and more. There's also many ways to customize these unique abilities, allowing players to further tailor their builds to their unique needs. We'll go into a lot more detail on scribing a little bit later, and we'll have a lot more info throughout the year, but we're very excited about this system, and it's really another way players can truly play the way they want to play.
Well, we clearly have a lot to cover throughout the show, so let's dig in. In the past, we've told stories that feature Daedric princes, emperors and tyrants, heroes, and all sorts of legendary monsters. Since our launch in 2014, we've continued to add to ESO's legacy with new stories that build upon and even add to Elder Scrolls lore in all new ways. And this year's tale is no exception. So let's kick things off with the lead for this zone, Ed Stark, who is going to share more about the new chapter's main storyline, including the Forgotten Prince.
In der Theorie klingt das immer alles gut.
Hello, everyone. I'm absolutely thrilled to talk to all of you about the story and the adventures you'll experience in the new Gold Road chapter. I was the lead for the High Isle and Greymoor chapters, as well as the Murkmire DLC, and I'm having a lot of fun adding to the Elder Scrolls universe. Every part of Tamriel is unique and has its own emergent storylines, and Gold Road is no different. The Westweald region lies just east of the Gold Coast. Ruled by the Colovian Count Calantius, it is an independent nation allied to the Imperial forces currently occupying nearby Cyrodiil, and it is under attack. Sweltering jungles replaced a third of the Westweald seemingly overnight. While the Wood Elves in the region seem friendly and as bemused by the situation as the displaced Imperials, Count wants to find out what happened and how he can keep from losing any more of his realm. Surprisingly, however, this Dawnwood jungle overgrowth isn't the most pressing concern for you and your fellow adventurers. Laramil the Wise, an ally of Hermaeus Mora, is back. She's investigating the reappearance of Athelia, the Forgotten Prince, who was introduced at the end of the Necrom chapter. Laramil reveals that scions of Athelia are searching the Westweald for her, wreaking havoc in the region. They believe that the Forgotten Prince had some connection to the Aliads who once dwelt in the ancient ruins scattered throughout the zone. These scions are desperate to help Athelia recover her memories and powers and show no mercy to anyone who gets in their way. Reality itself is under attack, and no one knows exactly how or why the Forgotten Prince has returned. The It's been a very long time in any Elder Scrolls game since we delved into the nature of a new Daedric prince. What effect will the appearance of this long-forgotten prince have on the Westweald, Tamriel, or Nirn itself? How indeed can a Daedric prince be forgotten? More importantly, how can you, the adventurer, counter Athelia's effect on the Westweald? Well, I'm not going to tell you, at least not yet. You have to play Gold Road to find out. But don't worry, in addition to the eccentric Laramil the Wise, you have some new and returning allies to help you unravel these mysteries. There's Baragon, ex-adventurer and brother to Evely Sharparrow, and Tribune Alia Idolus, a brash Colovian centurion working for Count Calantius. Outside the main story, we're bringing back the vampire Fenorian of the Raven Watch, Khajiit investigator Mizik Thunderboots, and a few other fan-favorite allies to also help you in your journeys. There's political intrigue rivaling the tales told in Orsinium and High Isle, supernatural threats on the same scale as Somerset and Greymore, assaults on the Westweald as powerful as any fiery dragon attack in Elsewhere or Daedric Dark Anchor invasions from the base game long ago. Players can choose how they progress the main story of the Gold Road as well. There's a non-linearity to the questline similar to that presented in Hrothgar and Necrom. You'll have to follow the threads to see just where they take you. And over everything is the threat of the forgotten Daedric Prince and her minions. There's something for everyone, all along the Gold Road. I'm looking forward to seeing how you fare. Good luck and happy hunting in the Westweald.
Since ESO's launch, we've added a ton of new areas for players to explore across all corners of Tamriel and even the realms of Oblivion. Ed just shared some details about the story in Westweald, so now let's learn about how the team brought this space to life. To tell us more about this world you can explore in the latest chapter, we've invited ESO's art director to share more about this colorful but chaotic part of Tamriel.
Hey everybody, I'm CJ Greb, art director for the Elder Scrolls Online, and I'm pleased to be able to share with you more about the Elder Scrolls Online Gold Road's unique zone, the Westweald. For those of you already familiar with Southeast Cyrodiil, this will be the first time you can return to this bountiful part of Tamriel since the Elder Scrolls IV Oblivion way back in 2006. The new zone features 3 unique biomes, each with their own distinctive look and feel. In the southeast lies the Gold Road, a temperate environment similar to that found on the Gold Coast. It is home to the region's capital city, Skingrad, the bustling center of the zone and linchpin for the Colovian Imperials who call the Westweald home. Towards the southwest, you can find the Dawnwood. Formerly part of the Westweald, this area is now home to the encroaching jungles of nearby Valenwood. In this part of the zone, you'll discover a dense wilderness climate inhabited by advancing wood elves from the settlement of Vashabar. In the north of the Westweald lies the Colovian Highlands, a mountainous region that is home to an imperial settlement and numerous Ayleid ruins. The Highlands' rocky soil and dry climate is ideal for the region's famous vineyards. When designing this new zone, the team wanted to capture a region undergoing a dramatic change. And generally, we try to make every zone in ESO feel unique, so much so that a player can instantly recognize what zone they're in merely by looking around. Combining these ideas led us to paint the biomes in the bright colors of seasonal change. Highlights of orange, red, and yellow punctuate the Westweald, giving the entire region an autumnal feel. Classic Colovian architecture inspired many of the zone's structures. However, the Colovian Imperials of the Westweald are wealthy and cosmopolitan, so the art team imbued some high-end motifs and designs throughout. Although this of course changes the further from Skingrad you travel. As you explore the zone's rolling hills, rocky crags, bustling vineyards, you'll encounter many Ayleid ruins of various sizes and shapes, and have an opportunity to delve deeper into this part of Tamriel's ancient history. We got to have a little fun here as we consider these Ayleid ruins less spoiled than other similar locations you may already have visited. As a result, there are structures and architectural pieces of Ayleid culture you've never seen before. Speaking of things you've never seen before, the dense, humid forests of neighboring Valenwood seem to have taken over a significant portion of the Westweald practically overnight. This consumption of traditional Colovian territory is cause of some concern for the Imperials, as you might imagine. Even more alarming is the Wildburn, a volatile area that separates the Dawnwood from the Colovian Highlands and Gold Road, comprised of sickened, magically twisted land and even more volatile beasts. While the land itself is changing, it is also under attack from a host of new, unfamiliar foes. Daedra, never before seen in the Elder Scrolls, roam the countryside, including Shardborn and aspects of Athalia that herald from the realm known as Mirrormore. And if all that wasn't enough, the Wildburn has taken to magically corrupting the indigenous beasts of the land, resulting in danger around every turn. In the Westweald, we've created a beautiful world in flux, besieged by change itself. It's Imperials meet Wood Elves, meet Oblivion, and it's a world unlike anything we've created previously. We can't wait for you to explore it.
I always love when we can share behind-the-scenes info about all the research and care that goes into creating a new zone. Rich, why don't you talk a little bit about what else players will encounter in Westweald?
In addition to the main storyline, the zone contains new delves and public dungeons to explore, side quests to experience, and world bosses to contend with. Everything you would expect from a chapter. There's also an all-new 12-player trial to challenge your group, and the introduction of a new type of world event.
And of course, there's all kinds of rewards that you can find in the new zone, including new item sets to loot and craft, unique collectibles to unlock, and special antiquities to scry and dig up, and a lot more.
And of course, that's all in addition to the new scribing system.
That's right. In previous chapters, we've added new classes like the Necromancer and most recently the Arcanist. We've also added new gameplay systems that we continually update, such as treasure hunting with antiquities, our deck-building card game, Tales of Tribute, even our housing and furnishing system, and of course, companion system, which allows you to bring an ally to fight alongside with you. This time with Gold Road, we're adding a new way to further tweak your builds just how you want them. We know everyone's been waiting patiently for more information on this new system, so let's kick it over to Kira to explain exactly how it works.
Play Your Way is one of Elder Scrolls Online's biggest pillars, and we're always looking to give our players even more ownership over their characters and their skills. For scribing, our system focus was around roleplay and choice. We wanted to give our players the power to customize skills to enhance their roleplay and have more agency in choosing and creating those skills that are right for them. With scribing, we've created a new ability for every weapon skill line, and a few more. Each of these new skills, or grimoires, has customizable elements that you can swap out to suit your needs while maintaining a fun and balanced experience. Every grimoire has a base function, the thing it always does. For example, the new bow grimoire, Vault, has you shoot the ground with an enchanted arrow, creating an area of effect, and then backflip out of danger, enabling a quick, tactical fire and escape ability. But you can personalize it from here. Every scribed skill also has 3 script slots, a primary, secondary, and tertiary, which allow you to change the ability's specifics. Want to double down on poison or bleed? Set one of those as the primary script of Vault, and now that's the damage type of its AoE. Primaries determine the main effect of the skill and its resource cost. But perhaps you're more of a ranged healer character. Keep it ally-focused and customize Vault with a heal primary and add either a heal over time or stamina recovery secondary for any allies in that area of effect. Secondaries are about individualizing that skill to better match with your build or roleplay. This is where we have more unique effects that tie into the identity of the parent skill line. For example, a unique bow secondary gives the player a stack of the Hawkeye bonus, increasing damage on their other bow abilities for a short duration. Finally, you're able to add a buff or debuff to Vault as its tertiary effect, perhaps minor maim, minor expedition, or minor vulnerability. That is a lot of ways to customize just this skill. And
Okay,
we
das ist
have
interessant.
even more scripts and combinations to be revealed in the future. But scribing isn't just a system for tinkering with skills. It's also an exploration into the ancient origins of magic, following the legacy and discovering the secrets of the mage who first learned to manipulate those energies. You'll need to own the Gold Road chapter to unlock the system. One more thing. When we were deep into this customization headspace, we loved the idea of having our skill visuals better reflect our players' roleplay goals, and perhaps feel a bit fresh if they've been playing for a while. When Gold Road and Scribing launch, we'll also be adding a select number of skill styles. These styles are color variants of popular abilities from weapon, guild, and world skills. Like Wall of Elements will have a new purple version, Trap Beast orange, and Mage Light a green option, so that when you equip those abilities, you'll be able to select which version you want to see. By the way, in Gold Road, all of these skill styles will be earnable as in-game rewards. We have a lot more planned for skill styling in the updates after the chapter too. We can't wait to share more about scribing and styling with the ESO community in the coming months, and see what new metas, builds, and more come out. See you soon.
Keine schlechte
Scribing
Sache.
looks like it
Mit den
has the
Skills
potential to
und
really change the
Anpassbarkeit.
way our players
Nicht
play the
schlecht.
game.
We definitely believe it will, and scribing gives our players a level of flexibility with their builds they've never seen before in ESO. The new customizable abilities can be used by any class, allowing players to maximize an aspect of their build or perhaps give them a new way to fill a gap. And the system also provides a brand new avenue to customize their visuals too. And we know just how important fashion is to our community.
Well, the good news is you won't have to wait too long to play, because scribing arrives with the Elder Scrolls Online Gold Road on June 3rd for PC and Mac, and June 18th for Xbox and PlayStation consoles. And it's available to pre-purchase now. You can visit elderscrollsonline.com for more details. Now, as many of you watching might expect, this chapter isn't the only major release in 2024.
There is a lot coming this year. We're kicking things off in March with Update 41 and our newest Dungeon DLC pack, which includes 2 new dungeons, Oathsworn Pit and Bedlam Vale. These 2 dungeons will have you explore a training ground for the followers of Malakath and a secret vault within the demi-realm of Maelstrom. Both dungeons help set the stage for the upcoming chapter release and storyline. These dungeons will be available in normal and veteran modes, and have their own veteran hard mode difficulties, with all the unique rewards you'd expect, including new item sets and collectibles. And as always with these DLCs, these new challenges can be purchased in the in-game Crown Store, or they come free as part of ESO Plus.
If you want to first look at these new dungeons, be sure and tune in to our next ESO live stream, as we'll be joined by lead encounter designer Mike Finnegan to share all the details about this upcoming dungeon DLC.
That's not all we have going throughout 2024 either. Update 43, which is scheduled to arrive in August, will be another base game update similar to what we did in 2023, and that includes a host of bug fixes and quality of life improvements, with some pretty exciting features, including something housing related. And finally, Update 44 will close the year out by introducing 2 new in-game companions, and something we're not quite ready to reveal yet, but to all our PvP-minded players, you might want to pay particular attention to this update.
Well, you'll definitely want to keep an eye out for more information on our plans as the year progresses. Okay, we've gone over so much already, but as with any major chapter release, there's a ton of in-game rewards you can get when you pick up Gold Road. Let's find out more about the various additions and pre-purchase rewards for the Elder Scrolls Online Gold Road with community managers Jess and Kevin.
Hi everyone, I'm Jess Folsom, ESO's lead community manager, and I'm joined by my fellow community manager, Kevin Boley. We're here to tell you a little more about the new Gold Road chapter, its additions, and pre-purchase rewards.
Thanks, Jess, and hey everyone. As mentioned, the Elder Scrolls Online Gold Road arrives this summer on PC and Mac, and on Xbox and PlayStation consoles. However, you can pre-purchase the chapter right now on elderscrollsonline.com and unlock in-game items, which we'll cover in just a minute. But first, let's talk about the different versions of Gold Road.
Right. Depending on your history with the Elder Scrolls Online, there's bound to be an edition of Gold Road that suits you. If you're an existing player, the upgrade versions may be just right.
If you're a new or returning player, the collection might be a good fit. It includes the ESO base game, all 7 previous chapters, and the new Gold Road chapter at launch. That means the collection will allow you to begin your adventures in Tamriel right now, and play the new chapter once it launches.
Both the Gold Road upgrade and collection are also available in deluxe editions, which includes a bounty of additional in-game items themed around the West Weald and Skingrad regions, including a unique pet, memento, outfit style, emote pack, and first of its kind mount, all of which are granted at chapter launch.
Whichever edition of Gold Road you choose, there are several pre-purchase rewards you can unlock. These include a striking new costume, pet, and crown crate delivered at launch, and instant in-game access to the spectacular wolf mount. For a limited time, if you pre-purchase Gold Road, you'll get instant access to this matching wolf pup pet, so don't miss out.
You can pre-purchase the Elder Scrolls Online Gold Road right now on elderscrollsonline.com or select retailers for PC and Mac, Xbox Series X and S, Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and PlayStation 5. Of course, we have a lot of exciting releases, in-game events, and community fun lined up for the Elder Scrolls Online between now and chapter launch too.
You'll be able to explore 2 new dungeons launching along with Update 41. You can get a first look at these new dungeons and Update 41 by helping us test it all on the PC and Mac public test server in just a few days. Then, this spring, ESO will introduce the prologue quest for Gold Road. This free quest line sets up the events of the upcoming chapter and is available to anybody who owns a copy of the Elder Scrolls Online.
If you'd like to check out some of ESO's past DLCs and chapters for free, then now is your chance with the ESO Plus free trial, live right now on all platforms. There's also a ton of fun in-game events lined up over the next few months, including the now live Guilds and Glory celebration, then the White Strikes Mayhem PvP event, and of course, the fan favorite Jester's Festival. Starting right now with the Guilds and Glory celebration, you can earn the Moloch Ball Illusion Imp pet, as well as its morphs over the course of 2024. It's the perfect companion to get you in the celebratory mood as we head into the incredible 10th anniversary celebration for the Elder Scrolls Online. To learn more about this year's morphing collectible, check out our preview article on the official ESO website. We've grown in so many ways since ESO first launched. With international community managers across 15 unique territories and 7 officially supported languages, this massive celebration of ESO and its community is our biggest one yet. And it will include many in-person events around the world. As Matt mentioned earlier, the fun kicks off with our first in-person event in Amsterdam, Netherlands, and continues all the way into 2025 with our largest in-person event in the US yet. We hope to see you at one of them. Check elderscrollsonline.com for the details on our upcoming Q1 Dungeon DLC, the in-game events, and our 10th anniversary plans. We have big things ahead.
We can't wait for you to join us as we celebrate 10 amazing years of the Elder Scrolls Online, together.
All right, so let's recap. We've revealed ESO's upcoming chapter, The Elder Scrolls Online Gold Road, and shared what kind of adventures and features you can expect when it launches June 3rd for PC Mac and June 18th for Xbox and PlayStation consoles.
This includes a new zone, the Colovian region known as the West Weald, which is a storyline that features the return of a forgotten prince, Athelia. And of course, the brand new scribing system, which allows you to unlock and customize special skills for all your characters.
And don't forget, ESO Gold Road is available for pre-purchase today. We've got a lot planned for ESO's 10-year anniversary, which includes a host of in-person events, starting with the ESO 10-year celebration in Amsterdam this spring. Make sure to RSVP if you haven't already done so. From all of us here at ZeniMax Online Studios, thank you for watching. Keep an eye out on our social channels and elderscrollsonline.com for more information on everything we've covered today. And don't forget to tune in next week for a first look at Update 41. We can't wait to share more details with you on the upcoming Gold Road chapter, anniversary celebration, and more later this year.
Thanks again for joining us today, and we'll see you all next time.
Naja, das sah ja jetzt gar nicht so schlecht aus, finde ich. Vielleicht schaue ich mal gegen Mitte, Ende des Jahres mal rein. Vielleicht können wir es auch gemeinsam im Stream machen. Mal ein bisschen ESO zocken. Aber bis dahin stehen noch... Oh, hier geht's live weiter. Da stehen noch einige andere Spiele an, die wir zuvor spielen wollen und müssen. Nämlich, wir machen morgen, kommt vormittags Palworld raus. Und das werde ich zusammen im Laufe des Tages mit The Phoenix, mit dem guten Kevin, werden wir das mal antesten. Mal gucken. Ich habe jetzt die Tage schon was gesehen im Stream. Sieht ganz interessant aus. Mal sehen, auf Dauer, wie sich es halten kann. So. Dann mache ich Schluss für heute. Dann hören wir uns morgen wieder, auf jeden Fall. Und ja, dann bedanke ich mich bei euch, dass ihr eingeschaltet habt. Auf YouTube, dann danke, dass ihr das nochmal angeguckt habt, den Stream. Und ja, wir hören uns dann morgen mit Palworld wieder, wenn es so klappt, wie ich es mir vorstelle. Genau. Na dann, macht euch noch einen schönen Abend, dann eine gute Nacht und haut rein.